Thank you for your purchase of a Share a Memory Etsy listing. My name is Janelle. I'm going to show you how to edit this file. If you have any questions as we go through this, please don't hesitate to reach out through your Etsy account and contact me. I'm happy to help out. So here we have the download instructions file. We're going to start by selecting the 8.5 by 11 memory sign. Once you select that, you're going to open it in your Canva account. Make sure you're logged into your Canva account when you start this. You're going to select View Template, and then you're going to select Open in Editor. Once that file opens, you're going to see Copy up top. That's how you know you have your own copy and you're now ready to edit. So we're going to begin by selecting the font and changing out the font. I'm going to change this Open Sans font to a different one that I like. You select underneath this font and then go into Corporate. And then I am going to select this Canva Sans font, similar but a little bit different. Once you select that, you're just going to select Change All. It's going to change that Open Sans font to that Canva Sans font. Now I'm going to bold this font back to how it was. I'm going to change the wording of the Please Share a Memory or Words of Love. I'm going to change it to Miles of Memories, please share yours. And then also that memory font just above, just going to leave that as is. I like that font. Make this a little bit bigger so that I can fit it onto 2 lines. Then I'm going to adjust it so that it fits in the same frame as the other one. Here I'm going to change out the picture. So I have already uploaded a photo that I want to use. I'm simply going to delete the old photo out of here, and then I am going to upload my new image into here. Resize it. It's just kind of a drag and drop feature. There I have my new photo in. I think it looks good. Now I want to change out the element, this flower element. So I'm going to ungroup it, and then I'm just going to simply delete the flower element. You can also change out the circle frame too. In this example, in this editing, I'm not going to change it out, but you can. I'm going to go up to Elements. I'm going to just search for a leaf element. And find one that I like. You're also going to notice that there's paid features within Canva. I'm looking for free fonts. Anything that you see with a crown on there is a paid feature. You have to upgrade Canva. Otherwise, just choose free. I'm going to change out this color of this leaf branch. I'm going to keep it black with a kind of gray tips in there. Just resizing it. Excuse me. And then I'm going to zoom in here to be able to match it up to the frame better. Play with it a little bit. Try and get it to line up better. All right, now I'm going to change out the background. Again, we can go back up to elements. I'm just going to simply search for a light marble background and find a different background that I like. I'm going to change it from graphics to photos. They're pretty similar, but you do get different options if you do that. I think I like this photo here. Go back up to it. I'm going to just rotate it so that it fits the frame, and then I'm going to resize it. You don't have to go to the exact frame. You can go a little bit over if you want. I'm going to just position it to the back so everything comes forward, and that is my re-edited document. So I'm happy with it. I'm changing the transparency on here a little bit so it's a little bit lighter for the background. Excuse me. I'm happy with it. Now we're going to move on to the note card editing. So we're going to go back to our download instructions and then select that template. And then the same thing, we're going to select view template and then open an editor. That's going to create our own copy again that we can edit. You can see that up top again. Once that loads, we can start editing. What you're going to see me do here is delete the second document here. The reason I'm doing that is because I only want to edit one. You'll see once we finish with editing this one, we're just going to group everything together and duplicate it to make it really easy, so we don't have to edit both of those documents. Bear with me and we'll walk through that. I'm going to switch these words here back to the miles of memories. Please share yours. I'm going to make the font size just a little bit smaller so that it fits. I'm going to keep that same font, apricots, that I'm using. I like that one. I'm also going to change the sizing down below and readjust that so it fits a little bit better. I am going to take this background from the other document. I'm just going to copy and paste it over so I don't have to go searching for it again. It's already reformatted to what I need. I just need to resize it to this document to make it nice and easy. You can also choose it from elements again if you want to. I just choose to do it this way. You can edit in Canva several different ways. This is just how I'm choosing to do it. I'm going to delete out this old background, resize that new background up, and then I'm going to position it to the back so everything comes front. I'm going to lock the background so it doesn't move. And then I am just going to delete this, and I'm going to copy over the other one that I already edited. I locked that background again so I can grab it all. Again, I can just group it and then I can copy and paste it. Really simple, easy over to this. So I just copied, paste it. I'm going to resize it so it's already edited so I don't have to go through that process again. Again, if you want to go through that process, you can just choose the element and do that leaf again. Re-upload that picture, but this just seems like an easier process to me. All right, I want to make sure that everything looks good. It looks good to me. I'm just going to group everything together. I'm going to duplicate it, so it's going to create a copy of that document. And I'm just going to drag it down. Now you can see how I have two on one page, makes it nice and easy. One thing I did forget to do, so I'm going to go back and do this. I want cut lines in here. So I'm going to do that really quick. I'll show you how to do that. You just want to select, ungroup it, go back to your background, and then select your stroke style here. You can choose any one. I like this dotted one. That's the one I used before, so that's one I'm going to select. And then I'm going to change my stroke weight down. Then I'm also going to change the color to a light gray, so it's not so dark. So you can see we're added those cut lines now again. And then I'm going to go through and do this on this other one really quick, just because it's an easy edit. All right, now this document is ready to go, and we are going to move on to the tent card next. Going back to our download instruction, we select that file again. You're going to want to choose View Template. Again, open an editor. Same process, it's going to create that copy again. You'll see that come up. And then we are free to edit it how we see fit. Again, we're going to select that background, unlock that document, select that background, and we're just going to copy and paste it over. Since it's already ready to go, we're just going to resize it up to this tent card so it's the right size. I'm going to delete out that old background, put that new one in place, size it up. Then we're going to go ahead and position it to the back again so everything comes forward. And change out that verbiage to miles of memories. Make it smaller so it fits. Center it. I'm going to lock the background again so it doesn't move. I'm grouping the image together and deleting it, going back to my other document here, that sign. Again, I'm just copying, pasting it over so it's nice and easy. I don't have to edit it again, and I'm just dragging and dropping it into place and resizing it to my need of the tent card. Resizing everything looks good. So now I have 3 documents. I have that original sign, I have the note cards that we did, and then I have the tent card. We're all done and ready to print.